Hello, I'm Chris. I was in the United States Army Reserves. I initially went to the recruiters in 2001 after 9/11. My father was in the Army, my grandfathers, both of them were in the Army, and my great-grandfather was in the Army. So all the way from, I can know from World War I, World War II, to the Vietnam era, Gulf War era, to current. So I chose the Army because of that. And I was active for 2 years when I injured myself in training, and was medically discharged due to the extent of the injury. So I was doing training, I still remember this, I was training one day and we are finishing up a long run, and I noticed that during the run some things started hurting. We've been doing lots of different activities throughout the day, and I decided to take a nap, kind of see if it settled down. And when I woke up, I had searing pain down my leg at that point, and then knew something was totally wrong. And unfortunately, the guy looked at it and said, well, you're pretty much done. We can do the surgery now, or you can do the surgery later, but you're done. That happened, decades ago. And so just trying to survive and manage that over decades, eventually that just wears down on the knee. Trying to kind of manage your immobility to some degree, and then the injury. And so that led to further damage in my knee. I was trying to stay active and be fit, and I was trying to go play some tennis and wound up tearing my patellar tendon while playing tennis. Eventually I got married, had kids, and then I was finding out that my ability to do these activities with my kids was extremely limited. Whether they wanted to go running, really couldn't do that. Picking them up could be extremely painful or not doable. Even going fishing, which I'd love to do with my kids when they're young, and couldn't even do that. So it was demoralizing, to say the least. It's humbling when you going from very active and self-sustaining to being immobilized or hampered in your activities, and then having to kind of own up to that and deal with that. And it took about a decade to get active again, but I was able to do it. Eventually the knee led to surgery as well, and the Icarus knee brace was absolutely paramount in getting me through physical therapy, getting me back into activities, and making sure that my knee was in a good place to do sports again. My life has changed dramatically in terms of the physical activity I've been able to do. Not only did the injuring myself, that kind of made me angry and want to motivate myself to get fixed again and get active again, but having that brace helped give me the confidence and the structure I needed to be able to carefully and properly re-strengthen my leg and get the confidence that my leg and knee wasn't going to give out on me when I was doing an activity. I've been able to get back into weightlifting. I've been able to do lots of tennis. I can do more competitive tennis and not just leisure tennis. I'm doing leg lifts and more leg exercises routinely. I'm doing agility exercises now. I put on more muscle in the last 2 years than I had in the previous 10 when I was just trying to manage and get by. And I do attribute the knee brace as giving me that confidence and the motivation to know that I could do that. And that's been critical.